Thank you for calling B-rated, B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word. I'm Anferny.
Hello, Anferny. My name is Brian, with a B. Did you hear what my name was?
Yeah, Brian, with a B.
So you did hear it.
Yeah.
With a B.
With a B.
All right. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fan-freaking-tastic.
Great.
You watching anything tonight?
Well, tonight we're watching the 2017 Argentinian horror movie, What the Waters Left Behind.
2017.
2017. Directed
No
by
fucking way.
the Onetti Brothers, starring Agustin Pardella, Damian Dreizik, Victorio, Maurette,
Sounds about right.
Victorio, Alessandro, and Paula, Brasca.
Hell yeah. One of my friends sent me this, what do you call it, trailer for this.
Yeah.
2017.
2017.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No fucking way. But anyways. Hey man, I got a real zinger for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Would you rather not have one eyebrow or missing a front tooth and you can't replace them?
Not have one eyebrow. I like my teeth.
Dude, exactly, right?
Yeah, because then I could always explain how I lost my eyebrow.
How'd you do it?
I don't know. I'd just make up a funny story.
Right? Oh, there was a fucking box of kittens. I fucking had to save them. Yeah, dude, for sure.
There was a fire and I had to stick my face halfway in.
I was cooking for some veterans and the grill just popped up. Yeah, no. Good choice, man.
Because that one doesn't seem so bad. Like missing a tooth, people are just going to stare at your missing tooth.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And
all right.
See into your mouth.
Ugh, I didn't even...
Yeah.
But you can always just smile without showing your teeth. Until I got my fake teeth, I smile. Yeah, you make that face. That's how someone's like, yeah. But anyways, all right, man. I'm going to fucking put What the Waters Left Behind. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm going to make a fat-ass drink of Sailor Jerry.
Oh, yeah. I love Sailor Jerry's.
All right. What the Waters Left Behind.
All right.
And some Sailor. Thanks.
Sloppy fluties in the night. Sweater holders shining bright. Where the gold tastes just right. Slacking hands in the moonlight. Berated, elated, not a bad word. Working on this preferred. Berated, berated, here I call. The podcast that welcomes all.
All right, we're back with the beginning of What the Waters Left Behind.
I'm probably going to get in trouble for this one, but is it Messi? Messi that's in Argentina?
I want to say yes.
What if he's in this movie?
Maybe.
What if he's like, boom, go! And then he fucking, I tried to do something pretty funny when my son was in Idaho for it's 1 p.m. across all of Argentina. Oh, so even while the credits are going, damn, never mind.
Yeah. So we're getting transmission from the Navy.
Black Medallia Films. But Lowe's has a cardboard cutout of Messi.
Okay.
So my wife put her arm around it and we took a picture of it and I was photoshopping it into a thing. So I sent it to my mother-in-law when my son was over at her house. And he's like, I've seen that picture before, Dad, at Lowe's. And I was like,
damn it. So
fuck with them.
We're hearing an old Navy radio transmission when the waters came in and destroyed this area of Argentina.
What the fuck is that thing?
This is basically what's left of this town in Argentina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been destroyed by the waters.
There's like that road that there's nothing around it. It's just a road that goes into the middle of the...
Oh, Epecuen is the name of the city or the town where where the flood disaster happened, which I believe this is actually a real place. So this was a real event. So it's kind of like a cool way to, build your horror movie around
a real town.
Around a real town that had a major disaster.
Well, I was about to say that's what I really like, but besides the real disaster part, but like if there's like a real place that happens, like when we,
well, it's kind of like
that
the
town in Idaho where there's right next to it is a Indian reservation. They have their own stories. Yeah. What the fuck?
So we see this girl running in a tank
granny
top,
panties.
Granny panties and a tank top covered in blood.
Do girls still rock granny panties? Let's ask.
Running on like the dirt or the rock barefoot.
All right.
This is how you know she must be in trouble. She's running around with no shoes out there.
No, this is how you know she's in real trouble when she's running around in public in granny panties. Unless it's whatever. Damn, was that
so she stopped and then
stick to the face?
I guess it's like a barbed wire stick.
Yep, it was.
And now her forehead is covered in blood. And there's like a guy in a goat mask.
How long do you think it would take for fucking society to get like this?
And then he stabs her in the head, and I'm assuming she's dead.
If all of a sudden internet went out, how long until we became cannibals and started fucking going after each other?
Less than a week.
All right, you're going that long. I'd be like, oh, fucking give me till noon.
I'm just saying, like, I don't have a tremendous amount of faith in humanity.
Yeah, my internet went out today, and I was about to break into my neighbor's house and see if they had fucking... And it was only out for about 8 minutes.
So, yeah. I feel you, man. So we got a bunch of young kids in a van.
That's 3 chicks and a dude.
It's 3 chicks and a dude. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh, never mind.
2 dudes.
Is it? Is it 3 chicks though? Right? 3
yeah,
females?
I want to say 3 or 4.
Messy? I don't know.
3 or 4 ratio chicks and 2 dudes.
The ratio is in the men's favor.
And that's one of those guys looks significantly older than everybody else. It's like your teacher is taking you on a field trip.
That sucks for him.
Oh, wait. No, is there a different guy? Okay.
Oh, I fucking had fun once. Oh, yeah. I see that guy now.
Yeah. No, so we got like 3 guys and 3 girls.
Fuck no. Is there?
Yeah.
No fucking
1,
way.
2, yeah.
Is there one girl in the back row beside that girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I think
so. The camera girl. So we have the camera girl. We have
4 and 3 maybe.
Yeah. We have the guy with the Jonas Brothers hair. Who's driving.
And again, why the fuck is somebody wearing a wedding ring on their right hand?
I know.
Like, what's it? Here's something that I just learned recently. Pineapples. If somebody's rocking a pineapple, that means they're a swinger. If the pineapple is upside down, that means come on in and join the fun. So I've been walking around fucking Motel 6s for the last fucking 2 weeks. See if there's any upside down pineapples on doors. I've just been rocking my banana hammock, kicking doors open. Hey, nope, haven't seen any yet. You're really grinding my gears.
So now the driver is telling his road trip stories, and so he's talking about.
Look how slow he's driving.
I know, like.
God, you could damn it, and look how much he's turning the wheel. Come on, man.
This has got to be like really
quit dicking around.
Really, really janky green screen.
No, I think I think that they're on the flatbed behind the car, and the car's like, "Don't fuck it up, Carl."
It's like, don't shake the shot.
We don't have enough funding. If you fucking wreck this, I swear to God, you'll never work in the industry again.
Yeah, but he is doing way too much work with that wheel. You would be weaving all over the road.
What if he's passing people? But on the other hand, what if it was going like 65, 75 miles an hour? That would be fucking...
They'd be just they'd be in both lanes.
It would be so fucked up.
Yeah.
If he was really driving that fast, like if seeing those trees pass that quick...
So he's telling a story about he crossed the border from Colombia into Venezuela with a package, and he's trying to make it out to be like a package you shouldn't have when you cross the border. So maybe it's like some exotic stuff.
Not illegal drugs, like just a package of like dildos and fucking pocket.
I'm
pussies.
assuming it's drugs. But we see this car, and this car is like
okay. So now the car is driving,
moving at a
normal.
really good clip. Like
My kid would shit his pants right now. For some reason, my kid is like, "Oh my god, did you see the fucking Volkswagen Beetle or the Volkswagen Buzz?" I'm like, yeah, it's also known as a double slug bug, and you get punched twice if you see one. Right? I think they're coming back with them.
So the guy in the back, the older guy, is like, "Can you turn the music down a little bit? We're trying to make a documentary here."
Oh god,
so
here we go.
This is a documentary crew.
Look, that woman in the front seat looks like she's fucking
So
old as him.
These are people that I'm assuming knew of or had been to this flooded area prior to the flood.
Maybe.
Because he's asking questions about what they remember.
Oh, I remember the Piggly Wiggly. It had this one time, it was celery was on sale for fucking 97 cents a pound. What? I don't give a fuck about that.
But yeah, so there are like the girl up front is sharing her recollections
I think that's a woman.
of Epecuen.
There's a big ol', well, I won't say big ol', but she's a woman. She's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, at what point do we decide what's a girl and what's a woman?
I think people should decide that for themselves because I don't want to ask questions about that.
When I was
yeah.
my first sign language class, and like I'm the shittiest person in the world to do age. There was this woman in my very, very, very first sign language class, and the lesson was like asking them how old they were. I was asking them how old she was, and I might have been 19, maybe even 18. And I was like, "How old are you?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm, like 45 years old." And I was like, "God damn it, you don't understand what I'm saying. How old are you?" And she's like, 45. And so then I broke the code, and I was like, verbally asking, like, "How old are you?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm 45. And I was like, fuck, because I was trying to get at her. Like, I was trying to get it. So if you remember me from BSU, all right?
So the girl up front, apparently she was there when it happened, when the flood happened. So she's talking about how she heard the sirens and all of the, the bad experiences she had because of it.
So is it too soon to say that this clearly is in Argentina and not a American territory?
What, you think it's Puerto Rico?
Oh, all right. Well, here we go. Here's a
So then we zoom in on like a
cow farm,
and now like an old like a gas station.
Caparito. You honk at cows when you drive on the freeway. So lucky you're over there, dude. You'd get punched 2 times in the arm.
So
here's that slug bug again.
The older guy gets out. Now everybody else is getting out of the van, stretch their legs, and
Well, he has to get out because he has to probably go use what's it called? A latrine? Latoon?
The baño. I don't know if like that's the Spanish term. I don't know if that translates over to whatever is spoken in Argentina.
The driver is going to the old man, and he's doing like the picture frame with his fingers. And be like, "Hey, look at these old asses." And he's trying to take a picture of like the girl's asses. And then he puts his fingers in like
mental pictures.
The legs, and they're scissoring each other. That's pretty funny.
Oh my god.
Right? Like how fucking weird. Like, could you imagine if you're just like, "Hey Dad, let's go over to Brian's, we're gonna record tonight," and I was so inappropriate like that, like, "Hey, look at this. Scissor my timbers," and started doing this. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Let's put that one in the spank bank.
Hey,
yeah.
What do you think about this?
Sexy. Yeah.
What the fuck? So there's somebody that really works here. Another goddamn thing. Don't fucking go to creepy ass gas stations. So 3 women are in there, and there's like ringing the bell, and some woman comes out who looks like she literally just was fucking wrestling in mud. This
lady, she looks like one of the sand people from like Star Wars who got wet.
Jesus, she looks like a fucking Oompa Loompa who's twice as tall. Like, look at her fucking face.
Yeah, it's the Banyo.
Yeah, she
right.
for sure
I had to look that up.
has eaten nothing but carrots for the last 18
She's very
years.
orange.
Jesus.
She's got that Floridian tan from being out in the sun too long.
She's got that winning the presidency for the next, you know what I'm saying, tan?
Yeah.
Like, my God. So the old man's clicking on his watch like, okay, come on, we got to get going. Here. They should have thrown that piss in the toilet by now.
Yeah, so now he's walking around the building looking at it because I'm assuming this guy's the director and he's like looking for stuff to film, like interesting shots or whatever.
How many times have you gone to a gas station and been like, oh, my God, fucking let me circle the building, doing the circle of safety? Okay.
That's not really my thing.
Yeah, all right. This guy, he was like, oh, let me just go around here. He's in a garage.
He went inside another part of the building and now he's like
touching shit.
Yeah, he touches the side of the vehicle.
God, I hope he gets AIDS.
Like a substance on it. And
well, here we go.
Wipes it with his finger, and now somebody else walks up and stares at him.
Again, I thought this was an abandoned building from
now
fucking
we go to
Chernobyl.
The most disgusting bathroom.
Jesus.
This thing is like mildew on the walls and whatever looks like bloody diarrhea.
I was gonna say, is that mildew or is that bloody diarrhea?
No, like in the toilet, yeah, it looks like bloody diarrhea.
It's the exact same thing on the wall. Okay, so this girl grabs three squares of it. Like at this point, it's like a challenge. Like
dab, dab.
Dab. What happens if you jump up and bend over and try to get the highest diarrhea on the walls? That's what the fuck this bathroom is.
I think this is the bathroom that has created an STD. It scientists are going to come here with a Q-tip and just and be like, we found super chlamydia.
We found hepatitis AIDS. Wait a second. It's all like, look at there's all this bloody shit all over all these like missing people's things.
There's even like blood on the missing person posters. Yeah, that's so gross.
So now we're back to the
side of the road sounds better.
Jesus.
Seriously. I'd even pop a squat on the side of the road.
You ever shit on the side of the road?
I've done it.
I never really. Well, let's ask these. What the fuck? So now we're back at like that one woman at the counter.
Yeah.
And she opens up one of those like bakery glass things.
Oh yeah, and it's like holding.
It was like empanadas, but there's like cockroaches on them, so just brushes them off like, oh, don't mind about these.
Don't worry about these cockroaches on the empanadas. Just it's flavor.
God. So then she goes, looks at the window like, oh, make sure nobody sees me trying to serve these people. What's worse, the fucking empanadas right there or like a gas station hot dog?
I'd rather have a gas station hot dog than these empanadas.
Dude, I had an employee. So like,
even if I got the glizzies.
What the fuck? Little Caesars. It's one pizza for $5. A while ago, 7-Eleven was selling 2 large pizzas for $5. And my employee would go and buy them. And you're just like, what are you doing, man?
What happened in your life?
Yeah, exactly. How many times do you go by hookers?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the lady inside, like, goes on this rambling story about some lady that, was married and left her husband for somebody else. And, like, you look like, you look like Olga. Like, you look like little Olga. And then she, like, slams her hands on the counter and says, are any of you guys going to eat? Damn it. Like,
no, bitch.
No, your food is fucking gross.
Fucking cockroach empanadas. There's 2 dudes in the fucking...
They're cockanadas.
Cockanadas? Right? So then apparently there's some other guy who's like, oh...
They're La Cucaracha empanadas.
Oh, okay.
I was workshopping some responses there. Yeah.
Here we go. So the girl finally leaves the bathroom. So, she took a dump. It took her so much longer.
If I had to go, I would just hover.
I think that's what she was doing.
She did the hover. Yeah.
In defense of the bathroom, when she pulled down the string, it looked like it was chocolate water coming out. So potentially wasn't all diarrhea.
Fucking you.
Wait a second.
Okay, so now we see a guy
all right,
watching
wait a goddamn minute.
a workout video on fast forward, and he is
on loop.
Honking the horn.
He's having a hand party.
Yeah.
Jesus. And they're just in 70s leotards and working out, and he is going to town. I guarantee he's not even using lube or lotion.
The two girls
just dry rubbing it.
Yeah, the two girls that went to the bathroom.
God damn.
Two of the girls, they walk in on him and are staring at him as he's going to town on himself.
And then what the fuck? Look, all of a sudden somebody comes out walking out wearing a fucking briefs,
like in his chonies and a house robe.
God damn it, man!
This is the grossest gas station. This is the gas station,
and this is why you don't go to fucking weird gas stations, man.
This is the gas station where slightly rapey incidents and sexual assaults happen.
Are you guys hiring right now? Yeah, we are. Okay, just so we're clear, am I allowed to fucking 5-knuckle shuffle with that TV right there in the creepy room? Am I allowed to fucking what's another word? Am I allowed to spank the monkey?
So he's full on staring at them with his hand in his pants. Or no, not in his pants. He's not wearing pants. In his underwear.
You know what, Anthony? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I know.
All right.
You put your hand in your pants and you stare at a girl.
Maybe somebody wants to be part of it.
And you're just like, hey, my boner likes you.
Boom.
Do you like my boner?
Do you want to see? So I had an acquaintance back in the day, and his biggest quote was, if you go to somebody's house and take your pants down and say, you want to fuck with this? Yes or no? If they say no, then you leave. If they say yes, you get to hit it. But if they say no and you leave, who's going to believe that story? If all of a sudden somebody's like, hey, Anthony, you know that guy Brian? He came over to my friend's house and he took his pants down. I was like, you want to have sex? No. And he left. Would you believe that? That just seems so absurd. Like this.
So this guy's arbitrarily calling a price. Because they ask him, how much do we owe you? And he says, 1,000 pesos. He's like, he's like, hey, fat boy.
And he says, partying with the bitches.
Yeah.
Was that a party?
I guess.
1,000 pesos. That's like $90 American. But, so if I was like, Anthony, we went on a trip to fucking California, and this dude came out in his underwear, you'd be like, no, it didn't. Like, shut the fuck up. That didn't happen.
Which, of the gas station stops you could have, this is by far the grossest and the creepiest.
He's wearing, are those military boots?
He's wearing either jack boots, military boots, but
he's wearing boyfriend bikini bottoms or boyfriend underwear bottoms.
Yeah, he's wearing a brief.
I don't believe that this happened, and I just witnessed it.
That is deeply disturbing. This is gross.
It's just fucking hilarious, dude. Anthony, you're not gonna believe me, but I was at a gas station. This dude came out wearing fucking baby blue underwear and a fucking Highlander bathrobe. You're like, okay, stop right there. Well, that's not the best of it.
Well, there can only be one creepy perv.
Fucking airwalk boots. He was jacking off to a fucking Jazzercise video. He'd be like, no, he wasn't. Shut up. Is that a picture of Loch Ness Monster out of nowhere?
Yeah, I don't know what that picture is.
All right.
So now they're
what kind of road is this?
Driving on this gravel road.
El Peligro.
To Peligro de Rumbre.
What if it said El Penegro?
Oh my God, Brian.
Pretty sure it could be.
So they look at this building that's like has a thin barbed wire fence and drive past it.
Even if it didn't have a barbed wire fence, it showed that top view. Like, what the fuck could that have been?
I know.
Look at that fucking road.
I know. Like this.
Like, they're like, okay, the quickest point from A to B is driving from A to C to D to E to F to G, H and I, and then back to B. Look at that. What the fuck? Is that a real road?
Yeah, it's a real road. That's concrete. It's just like...
Why does it curve out so much into the ocean and then curve right back into the fucking mainland and then everything's perfectly fine?
That is a great question.
God damn, that slug bug with those fucking curtains.
They stop like right in the middle of the road.
There's no traffic.
Because there's really going to be no traffic. And they're going to shoot out in the middle, like in the most like populated buildings area, I guess.
I hope this turns out to be like a fucking X video where there's just a bunch of fucking people shooting a bunch of porn.
It's a porn documentary.
Uh-oh. There's somebody looking through like a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
At him. A scope.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here's John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah, so
coming
he's
through
like,
with a fucking checkered print plaid shirt.
He's like up in the clock tower or something.
God damn.
And they don't even notice him. And so the girl...
That's the front seat
the front seat girl.
She's a woman.
Yeah, she was
and
talking...
that's a man.
She's talking... Oh, that's Carla. Okay. So she's talking about, like, they're in her old house.
It's like, this is exactly how I remember it. No roof, no walls, no motherfucking drywall, no fridge.
Life was rough in
The
Epecuen.
paint looks like shit. Oh, actually, it looks better than when I was younger. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, our basement was a pool.
So he's trying to direct her on how to, talk about her memories.
I'd say, do you want me to tell the truth or no?
I guess he wants like a specific version of the truth.
The real truth? God damn it. Look at the sound guy.
He's like, the boom mic is like right above her head.
No, I'm just talking about he made his own jorts.
Oh, yeah.
I make my own jorts for one day out of the year.
So
It's fucking Independence Day.
So, like, he gets her to talk about it.
They all start clapping.
Which very clearly she did not want to talk about this. Because she seems very unhappy and he is not reading the room.
And now a bunch of people they clapped for it.
But
and then they got all sad, like, damn, she really told that story.
But nobody's asking her, how do you feel now that you just talked about the worst thing that ever happened to you?
Oh, it was really good. Oh, great.
Yeah, like...
It's like 18 of my family members died in this 2-bedroom apartment right here.
Yeah, like, bravo about talking, congratulations about talking about the saddest day of your life.
So yeah, we just had a litter of puppies. All of them fucking died.
So now they're walking through the building into different rooms.
Okay, there's a pipe that's coming out of the wall. It looks like there's bloody shit that came out of it.
Is that a doll head?
It's a doll head.
That's creepy.
It's like, this wasn't even mine, but I could have played with it.
And
Who
now,
the fuck was that?
Oh, that's the sound guy.
God damn, I thought that was a goddamn ghost. I thought that was fucking Nosferatu or whatever his fucking name is.
Yeah, who thinks it's so hilarious to jump out and scare the cameraman.
What the snake? Let me fucking do this.
They find a board with crayon on it. Or is that just like etchings? Yeah.
Could be. It's just like, Merry Christmas, bitch. Here's a 2x4 and a whittling stick.
That was the best Christmas I ever had.
What the fuck? All right, let's go back out to the fucking slug bug.
Yeah.
What the fuck? They got a dog in there?
They left the poodle.
God, that dog sucks.
Because that was that girl's dog.
Oh, let's take some pictures.
So now
He's acting like a professional photographer, but he's using like an iPhone 11.
So this is the sound guy is taking pictures of one of the girls.
Oh, then he puts a fucking gas mask on from 1942. Oh, but there's a selfie stick, and he's got a bullshit cowboy hat.
So is he trying to smash?
I would be.
I mean, I'm just saying.
God damn it. And then he's wearing the fucking handkerchief tied around his left arm.
No, that's a different...
Oh, wait, that's a girl.
That's a girl,
Never
yeah.
mind. You see, Anthony, there's a reason why goddamn men have muscles and not some bullshit-ass fucking girly frame. Like, you should be able to define between a man and a woman's body. Like, besides their fucking dick. Like, god damn it. There's so many pictures out where there's like a couple takes a picture of their legs and the girl's thighs are bigger than the guy's thighs. You're just like, no, at no point should your fucking girl be bigger than you. What the fuck?
Okay,
so they're driving off.
And the brake line got cut.
It's blue fluid coming out. What if that was just the fucking coolant?
Well, if it's the coolant, then that's bad too.
I mean, aren't the fucking engines for the Slugbug vans behind them?
I believe so.
So who knows? In any case, there's a gigantic amount of liquid coming out of the engine.
So Vasco is the director.
The old man?
Yeah, the old man. And the girl with the dog asks for her, or what are you doing with my phone? And he gets all pissy and like, it's like, take your phone, and throws it at her.
He's trying to see if she's sending nudes to anybody.
And so,
hey, Nacho. So the driver,
Nacho is the
boom
sound guy.
stick.
The boomstick man.
Nacho
Is the boom man.
All right. We had this dude in junior high. We called him Nacho, and he was the shittiest fighter I've ever known in my life.
Nacho Libre.
Dude, he got into a fight, and this guy fell on the ground, and instead of kicking him, he like jumped up and did the fucking elbow drop on him. And we're just like, you don't do that in a real fight, man. That's fucking wrestling.
So now Nacho goes to the back where the engine is and realizes...
God damn it. Don't you dare skip over that, Anthony.
What?
That he went to the back, opened it up, and saw something. He's like, no, fuck this. Then he goes back to the front, grabs his sunglasses and puts them on, and then comes back to the back. How dare you? Try to skip over that most important part.
Yeah, the gas. So the gas is cut. The hose, the fuel hose.
He's like, I'm not a mechanic.
I'm a film director.
Do you know where the gas line is to your engine, to your thing?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Neither do I.
I don't know how all these people know so much about a VW van.
You know what I know? If your tire's flat.
I know that, yeah.
Because it's flat.
That is the peak of my knowledge.
Boom. There's one time I tried to jumpstart this woman's car, and we were at a bar, and we'd been drinking all night, and I put the fucking cables on the wrong side of them, and it lit a fire in the trunk of her Audi. And I was like, oh, fuck. We had already, and like, we have those jumper cables in my garage. It lit a fire, and like it started melting the cables. I was like, oh
shit.
I was like, oh.
So then somebody drives up
in a Volvo.
And it's somebody in boots.
I guarantee it's playing the.
This guy's smoking a cig.
I like how he's wearing cowboy boots, but like his pants are tucked into the cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Like he's a plumber or something. He's like, don't want to get my ankles wet or my pants. And he's driving like a generic DeLorean.
Yeah, like they're telling him the problem, and he's just staring at them, and then walks up, like he's like the man of few words.
How did he know they were in trouble right there? He's probably the piece of shit that cut him.
But he's like, yeah, so he instantly knows. He's like, how'd you say it broke? It didn't break.
He's like, oh, yep, looks right here.
Somebody cut it.
He's like, probably cut him with this right here knife, and pulls it out of his pocket. He's wearing a handkerchief around his neck.
So
looking like motherfucking Bayou Billy.
Okay, so apparently the director is going to go back with the vehicle, and they're going to shoot some extra shots. Well,
Like if we could do a cash cab scene right here.
So I would think the director would want to stay back and like shoot shots and send somebody back with the vehicle, but okay.
Hold on. So the guy's going with the other guy, huh?
Yeah.
Hi, I just met you 30 seconds ago. You look pretty trustworthy. I'm going to go with you. No, that's not how it goes.
The fact that they're trying to separate people out, like, and they're picking who they want separated, that would be a red flag for me.
Well, if those two dudes just go out and fall in love, and it turns into Brokeback Mountain 3.
One film director.
One guy falls in love after his brakes were cut. And I like how the guy...
I may have lost my fuel, but I haven't lost my love.
But I didn't lose my juice. I may have lost my gas, but I didn't lose my lube to grind my gears.
Ew.
Exactly. So like how the boomstick guy, he's the only one carrying like fucking 2 satchels and the fucking tripod across him like he's fucking in goddamn Vietnam.
Yeah.
Like carrying his rucksack and shit.
Seriously, like they got the pack mule right there.
And I was like, all right, hey, would you mind carrying this for me, Charlie? So
now the girls are just chatting it up since they don't have to carry anything.
But did a fire blow through this place or a fucking
A flood.
hurricane? Excuse me. Because all those trees look
Jeez.
fucked as fucked. Oh.
So the one girl is looks at Carla, the girl with the red hair, looks at Carla and she's like, "You have a mustache." And like takes like a
Oh God. And then she's biting her lower lip.
yeah, like
And she keeps
wets her
rubbing-
thumb and like rubs it across her because apparently she had some schmutz on
She's
the top
rubbed
lip.
her upper lip 4 times now.
And then she's like biting her lip like they're about
God
to
damn it.
lock lips.
Hold on.
Oh, and they're about to kiss.
And then they get rejected.
Oh, and then the other guy like asked him a question right when they're about to make out.
Is it far to go? You were about to see those chicks make out.
Yeah, it was just about to happen.
Nerd.
All right, so now
Oh God, I thought that was a sheep.
we're that's the girl with the poodle.
Oh
And
God, what, he thinks he's buff?
We're back with the Boom
Motherfucker,
Man.
you ain't Daniel LaRusso.
Yeah, Boom Man is trying to work
he does
on
do
the
some push-ups.
on the VW. Oh, and so he takes his shirt off and she like looks up at him like she's like,
I need some water, and
Look
I
at
had to
all-
pour it on my face.
oh, she's smiling too. She's like,
Hot,
oh, hot,
isn't
isn't
it?
it?
Yeah, bitch. It's the motherfucking middle of the desert. Here,
And
here's some water that I just drank out of and poured on my face.
Is she gonna like accidentally like pour it on
Now
herself?
you drink
Oh,
it.
I spilt some water on my
Oh, wait.
on my chest.
Nope. See, now we got this like semi-decent hot chick dancing, but
Smoking a cigarette.
she's smoking. It might even be a joint.
Probably
At the
a
same
joint.
point, guess what?
It looks really thin.
Yeah, that's a bitch ass joint, man. That's a fucking. By the same time, you're still smoking. Girls that smoke are not cute.
So she's like dancing in front of him like she's trying to lure him in.
That's a bitch ass joint. Ugh, she didn't even fucking inhale it. She's like, and then blew it. Come on, man.
So she's acting like she's smoking a joint.
That's such an awkward fucking view of her trying to dance, and the camera's like, "No, keep going. Trust me. We need 30 seconds of you dancing by yourself."
It looks sexy.
And
Keep
this guy
going.
wearing a rosary.
And so now we get the upshot
Wait
of
a
him
sec.
with his knee bent and see her legs.
Still rocking fucking jorts.
Now she's gonna blow marijuana smoke in his face.
I'm just assuming it's weed. Hopefully it is. Because
Well,
if it's
why would
just
you blow cigarette smoke in somebody's face?
because some people think that's cool.
They do?
Dude.
So now she's
Maybe
like,
people in Argentina, they're just like, no, that's tobacco.
teasing like she's gonna make out with him.
And she keeps just like,
Blowing.
and she just did the fucking, can't remember what it's called. I haven't, as
So
an
then-
adult, you just smoke weed. You don't fucking do some stupid like dragons and O rings
Yeah.
and shit like that. Just smoke the shit.
So now shaved head guy is on the seesaw, and Carla, the girl from the front seat, comes over and
Just say, would you like some smoke?
some water.
Oh, I was way off.
No, he asked her, "Do you want some water?"
Oh, okay. Then he brings out a fucking military canteen, huh?
Yeah, that he's been drinking out of.
All right.
But
And he's like, you want to look at my picture that I drew? They look like fucking when my son was in kindergarten, except for that picture.
They're like etchings, basically. Like
That's an all right picture, man.
No,
It looks
they're
like
pretty good,
motherfucking. What's the Blue People movie? Come on, man.
Avatar,
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
blue people. It took me a second. So then, camera girl like aimed the camera at them
And then it switches to a
like a drone.
Google Maps world.
Yeah, like it's just like a circular shot of the ground.
So
And now-
what the fuck hit this place? A tsunami?
Like a flood is what they said.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that a flood wouldn't fucking completely crumble your town to the ground.
Or was it a tsunami?
Even if it was tsunami, it wouldn't crumble the ground to the ground. Like, goddamn.
So
Like,
now,
this looks like a fucking tornado lifted up everything and then fucking just said, scrabble, rabble, 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 and then dropped it right back down on the ground.
Yep.
Like, if all these people just went right back to their house and just stacked it up, it'd be right back to normal. That's pretty fucked up. And why does goddamn everybody have a goddamn rosary?
I know.
Oh, except this guy in the car. Is that his gun in the back seat? And if I was like, hey, Anthony, come with me. I need to go to Albertsons real quick, do some grocery shopping. And you saw a gun in my back seat, would you be like, oh no?
It would weird me out.
What?
Yeah.
If you picked me up and there's a gun in your back seat, I'd be like, all right, let's do this.
I don't know. I'm just not like I've used guns. I'm not a gun person.
Nope. So if I pick you up and I was like, all right, Anthony, don't worry about it in my back seat. And there was like a fucking samurai sword, you'd be like, all right, we're going to do some shit.
That would still weird me out.
That would weird me out. It'd weird me out. I'd be like, Anthony, why you got a samurai sword in your back seat? What? What? If you had a gun in the back, I'd be like, all right, we're going to do something. But if you had a samurai sword and like some fucking nunchucks, I'd be like, what the fuck are we getting into?
It depends on where we're headed.
There's like a ninja star back there. I'd be like, what the fuck?
So
Somebody must have fucking got Anthony mad.
So Carla, the
Old woman.
the old woman, the old woman, Carla, the guy who's holding all the bags.
Is
now,
this a cemetery?
with the shaved head, and the camera girl are in the cemetery. They're shooting. I guess they're going to shoot the B-roll for him,
Okay, well, there's a...
like a baby skeleton.
Except the baby
Oh,
skeleton
wow.
has a fucking mongoloid head.
Yeah,
All right, and then we just instantly cut to a fucking
the boom man is
doggy style
Is
raw dog, like god
lowering
damn,
the boom.
jackhammering.
Wow,
God damn, Jack Rabbit hammering.
he is
He's like, like he's just
Like-
going.
giving it to the girl who was dancing in front of him.
Like he's for sure on some coke. He's like, I gotta keep it up. And she's telling him like, go harder, go deeper. And he's like, this is as deep as I can. I don't want you to break out with me and go with somebody else who has a bigger wiener.
Well, they're rocking the van.
And there's somebody on the outside of the van because you see their shadows recording the van.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really weird.
So now Carla, they're filming Carla in the cemetery, giving her recollection of more of what she knows about this flood.
God damn it. If you asked me a question about a natural disaster, you know what I'd tell you?
There was a lot of water.
There was a natural disaster.
There was a natural disaster, yeah.
Yeah, see? And then, all right, that's all you need? Okay, thanks, bye.
But yeah, so
What did you do
apparently
when the flood came? We left.
we left. We got the fuck out of there. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's all we needed, folks. And end it. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, we left. Well, what'd you do after that? Well, we went to fucking In-N-Out. I got a shitty-ass pair of fucking French fries. Like, what the fuck you want me to say? You know? Bring flowers to the grave, dear God. What? What the fuck is going on now?
So she's talking about how, like, what was it? Her two brothers were dead. They ended up bringing back 4 bodies, and they all had to be buried. So her family was basically taken out.
Okay, so learn to swim.
Jeez, Brian.
Dude, come on, man.
It's a flood.
A flood of what?
Jeez. Cold-blooded. So Carla
It's
is...
not cold-blooded. It's fucking survival of the fittest. As soon as fucking Kane was able to get into a pool, the first thing we teach him has to float on your back.
Fair
you know what I'm
enough.
saying? Like, goddamn, man.
So Carla is, like, crying at a gravesite. And, so
Something bitter.
she's like, holy shit, it bit me. A snake bit me.
What if it bit her vagina and she's like, you need to suck it out? It really doesn't work for women.
Did
as
it bite
much as
her
it does
leg?
for men. It bit my butt.
It's like, no problem.
He's like, here you go.
I'll suck it out. So,
All right, it's
it's
a python. Jesus. All right, pythons are the most venomous snake in the fucking northern hemisphere. Psych.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't believe that's a lot of venom.
I don't think pythons have any venom. 0 to be exact. Vicky, no offense. Vasco. Who the fuck is Vasco?
Vasco is...
You don't know, man.
No, I'm trying to remember. I believe Vasco is the director.
So, like, why he just baiting it up? And now he's trying to ask her the hard questions.
He buys me things. He takes me places.
Oh, look at this shitty bracelet. Oh, she took her bracelet off before she got beat up. That's really weird. I could see taking your chain off before you get them splacked hams. But a bracelet, it'll be okay.
Well, you don't want to rip your bracelet during that rough...
jackhammering from behind.
Yeah, really.
Like,
Like he was...
You ever motherfucking been in the pyramid position?
He was very spirited.
You want to see the wheelbarrow?
I mean, he was about to take her through all the positions. Damn. So
the dog's name's Kiki.
Oh yeah, so Kiki.
All right, oh, fuck that dumbass dog.
Her dog is missing.
Oh, well. Bye, bitch. Seriously, why are the trees... It looks like a goddamn fire blew through this motherfucker. Or Chernobyl.
Yeah, like... So it was a flood and possibly something else at some point. So this is not... Yeah, Nacho is the driver. That's right, yeah.
Just saying. Yep, and even he's like a shitty dog.
Like, I hate your fucking dog.
Who the fuck is that?
So now there's some weird dude in
looking like motherfucking Borderlands.
I know.
Jesus.
Like, all these people in masks. Like, this guy shirtless in a mask comes up behind...
And then all of a sudden there's somebody in like
or him, Nacho.
A bullhead.
Yeah, a guy in a bullhead, like, shows up in front of the guy in the car who's driving the director.
You think he's in on it?
I feel like he is.
I don't think you can trust anybody with fucking...
Because why would you be comfortable getting out in front of this guy who looks like he's auditioning for Mad Max? Like...
Yeah.
I wore my ram skull. I decided to show up.
Oh, god damn it. No, he gets out his
part.
fucking Red Ryder BB gun. See, like, that's the look at his
You're going to
outfit.
shoot your eye out.
Exactly. Look at his outfit. His pants are fucking skin-ass tight, but then he has a loose-ass flannel shirt.
He looks like he's going to be in like a Matthew McConaughey Western.
God damn it. I fucking...
When you just want it to be all right, all right, all right.
What the fuck? All of a sudden somebody fucking pulled out the fucking... What's it called? Fear the Walking bat and just bash the fucking windshield.
And like then the director freaks out and gets out, and that's
the dude from January 6th.
Yeah, and that barbed wire baseball bat. Like there's this guy in like a cow skull.
Holy fuck!
Just smashed his skull.
God damn! And then they did the pan out view where he looked like he had never swung a bat before.
Yeah.
It was like, damn, you know how embarrassing it is to be killed by somebody who's non-athletic?
Do you feel after that cut, he's like, did I do it right?
Like,
was that good?
This is the 6th time we tried doing it. It looked good enough.
It'll work.
And now we're doing a view of...
like some large dude with a machete.
Walking, but he doesn't know how to tie his boots. His boots look like shit.
This girl hides in like a rusty barrel. Or like
so if she doesn't get killed by the killer, she's gonna get killed by tetanus.
Yeah.
And he's like, just kidding. So he had a predator mask on.
Yeah, and like he pops in and sees her, which he probably saw her walking around, but he was gonna,
Yeah, because there's nobody in the fucking town. You saw her go in there and hide in a little tube. And now we're looking, what is it? Enemy of the State with Will Ferrell.
Oh,
we're doing the aerial view of it's like.
Enemy of the State is Will Smith.
What?
That was Will Smith.
What did I say?
Will Ferrell.
Well, you know what? God damn it, Anthony. How much have I had to drink? You know who I was talking about.
I know what you meant.
Boom. Thank you.
I like that movie. It's one of my favorite Michael Bay movies.
It was a good movie.
It was very watchable.
Take this. And he puts the little movie in the bag. See? I appreciate you. And now that you fucking said it, I did say Will Ferrell.
You did.
I meant Will Smith. Could you imagine if Will Smith wasn't him and it was Will Ferrell for that movie?
I would watch that version
It'd be completely different.
I would watch that just to figure out how they would do that. So we see two people walking, holding each other up.
But now they grabbed a third person.
Yeah, and so now they're walking by the water side.
This motherfucking naked and afraid.
Oh, so this is Carla. This is Nacho and the girl that he had sex with in the van.
No, is Nacho the boomstick guy?
Oh wait, that's not Nacho.
Boomstick guy's gone.
That's shaved head guy.
Damn, Carla has a fucking thick ass. Her fucking sundress is barely covering that cheek. Bet she makes it clap. Like,
oh my God, Brian.
All right, never mind. Seeing that right there proves it's a flat earth. Look how many suns there are. 3.5.
Oh my word. So Nacho and the girl he was sleeping with, they're tied and gagged in the back of a cattle truck.
Zoom in on both of them?
I know. I think it's supposed to be like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing.
And they're shaking like, looking like motherfucking Rocky 2. Like he's getting ready to go out there and fight fucking Dolph Lundgren. So
like they pull her out and she doesn't want to get out, which obviously you don't want to get out because they're going to torture you now.
It's pretty funny because they have an old ass truck and then some even shittier old ass fucking horse trailer.
Yeah.
But like the truck, whatever the fuck, isn't strong enough. So it's like indenting inward in the middle of it instead of the end of it.
Yeah.
That's really weird. And they keep doing that weird shot of like fading to red and it said Matador.
Oh, Matadero, yeah.
It'd be pretty funny if it was they brought him to like a bull farm.
Yeah.
So you gotta milk these bulls and drink their milk.
So the other three that went off to shoot at the cemetery. Oh my God, Brian.
There you go.
And they come back to the van thinking Nacho and
Jesus
and Vasco are there.
And they pick the girl up. Don't support her neck at all.
They ragdolled her.
That's the number one. If we could give you any kind of medical advice,
support her neck.
Do not support the neck.
Don't support the neck.
Oh.
This is not a medical
Just
podcast.
pick her up by her hips and fucking
Just fucking ragdoll.
semi upper back.
Yeah.
Fuck that girl's neck.
Just full ragdoll the person
Jesus.
onto the seat.
And then just throw her into the van.
Yeah.
Boom. Perfectly safe.
So now
Good God.
the other guy, when they get back to the van, goes to the highest step he can find and just starts yelling nacho.
Just a random set of steps.
So they're at Matadero, which this is like some type of like industrial plant.
I'm pretty sure this is where Mad Max's kingdom is.
This is beyond Thunderdome.
Dun, 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 boom. Here we go. All right. So now there's somebody named Erica. Ooh, I thought that was
Erica's the
fucking-
camera woman.
Is she wearing a fucking spiked bracelet all of a sudden?
Yeah,
You just have one of those in your car or no?
I don't. That's not normally my kind of thing.
When we had that mini pin, and she was like a super mini pin, she was like overweight and she was like 4.5 pounds. I had to go to fucking Hot Topic and I bought a spiked bracelet, and I had to use that as her neck collar
Wow.
to try to make her look even tougher than what she clearly wasn't. So it was like basically like a fucking Vienna sausage wearing a fucking Hot Topic spiked bracelet collar. It was really fucked up. She was cute though.
So I guess they're looking at footage that she shot, and they're freaking out. And then somebody shines a light behind them into the van.
Thankfully, she shaves her armpits, not some woke ass nerd. Sorry. I think that's pretty,
Oh my God, Brian.
Shave your armpits. I shave mine. Like, I've been shaving my armpits since I was fucking 8th grade, man. Look at this, Anthony. Look at me.
I see.
Yeah.
See. So now somebody's shaking the van.
Or he's shaking it like, hey, girls, get on in on this.
Look at all the sex I'm having in here.
He gets, what's that thing called where, like, if I just put my wiener in you and then somebody jumps on the bed?
Oh, jump humping.
All right. Do you think that's
Soaking and jump humping.
soaking? So that's what
If you're
I
talking
was...
about if you're talking about the wiener in, that's soaking. If you're talking about jumping on the bed, it's jump humping.
Okay. So you think it would still work on a van?
It
I
would.
was like, hey, Anthony, I don't want you to see my dick.
I just need two of you to move the van
To
back
push the
and
van
forth.
back and forth. See, we need to come up with a new term.
Give me the motion of the ocean.
Van moving?
Van jumping. Humping.
Like, hey, you want to lose your virginity in the back seat of a fucking Volkswagen Bug? And then after you get done fucking coming, you fucking punch her 2 times? Slug bug. See?
So
Follow
he
us for
sees
more
like
relationship advice.
a head,
What the fuck?
like a beat up, decapitated head.
That looked like a goddamn cow femur.
It looked like the back of a skull.
All right.
That's what I mean. I'm guessing. So
But
then
at the same time, you just came. So
then somebody waves like something at her from the back, and she like runs out of the van into a bear trap. And now they're trying to get her foot out of the bear trap.
how many bear traps do you own?
None.
Really?
I own 0 bear traps.
Really?
And the ram skull guy in a butcher claw or the butcher apron.
I've got an apron
comes
like
up.
that. Oh, and he picks
And
the good dude up and
Wow.
throws
So
him.
then the guy just fucking bolts.
I thought he picked him up and threw him. Like fucking DJ Jazzy Jeff from motherfucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Every time Uncle Phil walks in. So okay, so
Damn it.
the guy in the car that was giving the director a drive like shushes
grabs him and pulls him
like
up.
grabs him in and pulls the shaved head guy in and is
fuck
like,
up.
shut the fuck up if you don't want to die.
Do you see this car? This looks like a goddamn Ghostbusters original car.
It does. That is like that's a hearse.
I also psych.
Maybe.
It's
No?
a fucking 57 Chevy truck.
Yeah, it's a Chevy truck. So it has the front of that Ghostbusters car.
For sure, Exhibit wouldn't fucking pimp that ride.
He would not pimp that ride.
Legally, he couldn't. Because half of it is something and half is the other one.
I cannot put a fishbowl in your in your
But
your steering wheel.
on the other hand, I can put 13 TVs in it.
Also, don't drive this down the road because it is not street legal.
You're a single mom who can't make her rent? Here we go. I'm going to put a fucking washer machine in the back of your fucking Honda Prelude.
Also, this is not street legal anymore.
Jesus.
So, yeah. So,
God damn it.
so the guy with the cowboy boots and the
Did he just
the
grab
shaved head
Thor's
guy.
fucking
Yeah, he grabbed that
axe thing?
that wrapped axe.
What was Thor's? Not Mogne, because Mogne is the fucking hammer or whatever the fuck. What's the axe that he did for fucking Endgame?
I do not know the name of it.
Yeah. So he left it right there on Earth, and this guy just picked it up. So you know shit's about to get real any minute. Motherfucking now.
So now one of the
What the fuck is-
the guys in masks
Oh, all right.
has set up the camera because he's gonna film himself torturing her,
What the fuck?
and he chopped her leg off.
Oh, goddamn. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, but
He's like, oh, this is going to be out of my way. He's going to... Oh, he just said, this is a documentary, right? Nope, here's a documentary on
So
how
he's
you...
gonna-
He chopped both of her legs off.
he chopped one. Yeah.
No, is that other one chopped off?
Mm-mm.
All right, never mind. What the fuck's
So-
in his hand? A jar
Like
of pickles?
Is that a jar of acid?
Do you just have a jar of acid at your house?
I don't. I generally don't need a jar of acid laying
Look,
around.
right over there. There's my jar of acid. It was my pickle jar. I think that's a jar of formaldehyde and it has fucking dentures in it. A puppy? What the fuck? Dude.
So is that like a part of a puppy in a jar?
Oh, he said, this is my little nephew.
Of
So apparently this dude just has fucking random pieces of things.
people and
How the fuck
animals.
did my mic get all twisted up? God damn.
So he's just showing it off for the documentary he's making.
Oh, so he's fucking just, what is it? When a police officer takes your car, commandeered.
Yeah, he has commandeered their camera to create his own documentary.
He's like, I'm going to commandeer this camera. He's like, look at this. And he's starts showing jars around his house. Oh, this is my girlfriend. This is my kid. This is my nephew. This is my dog. This is my fucking aunt.
The most brilliant use of space work.
What the fuck?
I love this.
Jesus.
Now he's like jingling the bottles and like standing in between them.
This is so gross. There's not even anything going on. It's just him.
And he's got this fucked up lip. Like, like it looks like he's got like 2/3 of a bottom lip.
Look like motherfucking Hills Have Eyes 8.
Oh my God.
Where it's like fucking the 13th generation of them. Nobody touches them. And he's wearing like a wife beater. Oh, just kidding. It's not even a wife beater. He's
just
wearing pants and then he's just wearing like
an apron.
An apron.
So he's got all his weapons on a tray, and now he's gonna walk over to the girl.
The apron's not even covering his nipple. God damn it. I hope she tuned in Tokyo's his ass. She honks him. That's fucked up.
But her hands are tied above her.
She's like, come here. Let me whisper it to you.
And he's like, do you want to make a documentary? Do you know what this documentary is going to be called? Lessons by Chimongo.
Okay.
So that's his name. This Chimongo.
So, She has a gag in her mouth where she can't scream, and then he puts his hand over her mouth like, don't scream. Yep, you already got that box checked off.
Yeah. We don't have to worry about that. So he's going to take her shoe off.
He's like, give me this fucking, what the fuck is it? Canvas. What the fuck are those guys?
Converse?
Chuck. Yes, Converse. God
Yeah,
damn,
she's got
man.
Chucks on.
She's got some Chucks, and I've had a lot to drink. What the fuck is he doing? Is he doing a wench on her?
So he's pulling her leg down.
He's going to make her taller?
Is he going to stretch her leg out?
That really looks comfortable, honestly. Like, I've been thinking about going to the chiropractor lately and, like, doing that thing where, like, they hold my feet at one end of the table and then put my armpits on the other end and then fucking wench it and...
Like, stretch you out?
Yeah, like my lower back. Like, I really feel like if I was, like, inversion table...
So now he's going to gag himself?
All right, I thought he was putting a Bane mask on, but...
And the tighter he puts that tape, it's like bulging his eyes.
Jesus. So he just taped his mouth shut, but he can still breathe through his nose?
Yeah.
So is that just stopping him from fucking cunning-linging her?
I don't know what's going on with that.
What the fuck? This is some Hills Have Eyes type shit, man.
This is so
like, I'm
bizarre.
Against...
So he's pulling a
car engine
with a
what the fuck?
What is on the end of that? Like a pincher?
Is that the Jaws of Life?
Oh, it's a saw. And it is now chopping through her leg and splatting himself in the face.
What kind of saw was that?
It's like some weird self-created saw. Like they created their own saw.
Like, okay, hear me out. If we fucking get a diesel engine and put it on like a fucking handheld fucking tree saw or a bow saw, that's what it's called, a bow saw.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. And there's like, why don't we just do the bow saw by ourselves? No, you fucking asshole. You need to have the diesel engine in it. Like, I was waiting for John Travolta to jump out and be like, summer love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now we're in a fucking gigantic open room.
Yeah, and there's...
Like this motherfucking Saw 1.
So the girl that... the girl that was having sex with...
Who is.
No, this is the girl that was having sex with the Boom Man.
That's Conor McGregor when he was in...
yeah, that's them. That's the Boom Man and the girl that he was having sex with.
How dare you have sex?
Like, she's in a cage, or he's in a cage. She's tied up.
He's in a dog kennel.
He's got some weird, like, mesh, or she has some weird mesh, like, gag on her. It's, like, tied, or it's, like, all around her head.
Yeah, man... Her right hand is tied by her hip, and her left hand is tied by her head.
Yeah.
And like her right knee is tied.
Now, then the dude just like peeing on his face now. The guy in the cage.
That clearly has too much vitamin C in him.
It was yellow in the dark.
It was like motherfucking...
It was like neon.
Lemon Gatorade. I thought that they fucking... got R. Kelly out of jail just to shoot this video.
Keep it in the closet.
I believe I can pee. And he start pissing on motherfuckers.
So now he's going to put on a record.
Hey, before I do this, are you 14? Yeah. And then he pisses.
So now he's like sniffing somebody's clothes.
It looked like clothes. And it looked like a blanket.
Maybe it's a blanket. I can't tell. Now he's dancing with it.
Oh, and that girl's left leg isn't tied at all.
No.
You know, 75% of them can be tied up. You're not a Neanderthal. Do you say Neanderthal or Neanderthal?
Neanderthal.
Yeah, that's the correct way to say it. Neanderthal. I only say Neanderthal when I make fun of fucking nerds. Yeah, that should be a question. Neanderthal or Neanderthal?
That's fair. So now the guy that's torturing them pulls the guy out of the cage that he just peed on. And so this guy, like, he's trying to like hold him close, like they're hugging, and now he's stabbed him in the gut, and he's like, now his guts are falling out on the floor.
That's embarrassing.
Damn.
And now he's being held.
And he's
he's bleeding
out of his mouth onto the guy's shoulder.
It looks like he's got a fucking necklace thing on, like the 30 minutes or less.
He's got that collar. Yeah.
Yeah. That collar from fucking
now he's still dancing.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah. And he's still dancing with his dead body.
God.
Wow.
If you're the dead body, like, could you imagine if you were the dude that was living and he was the female?
Oh my God.
Like my mom, no, like
This is
growing up, my mom, she taught us how to ballroom dance.
No, I'm talking about this. This is twisted.
Yep. I like how the girl, she's tied up with only 75% of her limbs tied up.
Yeah, like one leg is still loose.
But that one leg is still spread eagle.
Yeah.
I like to point that out. You let that salmon sock breathe.
So now the guy sits down to smoke to contemplate what he's
like,
gonna do
God
next.
damn.
It's like, I just murdered somebody. I gotta take a break before
Let me get this Virginia Slim in me.
before I do another murder. Yeah. Jeez.
God damn. He's like, oh, fucking let me calm this one down. Like, what the fuck?
Damn, dude.
Oh. What the fuck are they?
So now they're out in front of that industrial building.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right.
And the one guy with the shaved head has the
Thor
hammer.
axe. And here comes the girl from Saw who has a metal pipe in her mouth.
Has a metal pipe in her mouth fixed to like some ropes and like other stuff. It looks like it was welded.
God. It looks like Fisher Price, my first gag.
Oh my God. Imagine that toy. So
Fisher Price, my first fucking BDSM toy.
now
What the fuck? So some motherfucker from Slipknot
like
rolls up.
like this dude in like a fucking cow mask and
Here
dreads.
comes Rob Zombie. Am I in the one from his hand of fun?
This does feel like if
You know
like
what
an
song that
Argentinian
is?
guy made a Rob Zombie movie.
Yeah. I don't know the name of that song. I love that song though. I can't give you any more lyrics than
Living Dead Girl? Or no,
dude, I know. Am I in the one business in
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
And when it yeah, no.
Okay.
I fucking know. You're like, all right, Brian, shut the fuck up. And then here we go. It's a fucking predator mask.
So the guy that was peeing on the other guy that murdered or that was murdered and the guy in the predator mask are standing in front of her. I feel like we're getting like a big build up, like they're gonna do a thing to her, and then these two are gonna pop in and try to save the day.
like they're
ones
in
that are-
Vegas and they're about to win a fucking dodgeball tournament.
Yeah,
Like, and that guy looks like
fucking Chuck Norris.
Who the fucking I don't remember his name is, but like on the Rob Griswold's brother-in-law.
Oh, Randy Quaid.
That's him right there.
Yeah.
He's wearing his dog tags. That's the dirtiest wife beater I've ever seen. And all of a sudden, God damn it, Anthony. If I ever was like, Anthony, come over to my house, and I'm wearing a fucking pair of underwear and a bathrobe, you just end my life. So now, what the fuck?
So the guy with the cowboy boots comes
Rips
in. like with his shotgun.
Oh, I was gonna say fucking his ripped the girl's fucking
Oh yeah, he
chones.
yeah, like ripped her skirt, her leather skirt. Or not leather, but
He's
denim.
pretty buff if he can rip a leather skirt.
No, denim.
Ooh,
Still got to be pretty strong for that.
right?
Like just straight ripped it.
So
So he's like walking through this whole area and just sees all these skulls.
like cow skulls.
Like this is a weird way to display your kills.
You're not really tough if you have like cow skulls.
Like it's not hard to murder a cow. They don't move that fast.
yeah, you literally just have to fucking sweep the leg. And they're fucking gone.
Just cow tip.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if it was like a fucking mammoth skull, I'd be like, damn, that dude's legit.
So now he's like sightseeing as he walks through, just staring at the
What the
pictures
fuck?
on.
Like it's like a
some-
museum. Fucking this dude looks like fucking MGK
Like on this day.
wearing his goddamn flannel.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, let me see this. Oh, okay, here we go.
And
Fucking here was the time I tried to rap battle Eminem and I got my ass whooped. So here's the question.
yeah.
There's literally like probably 25 candles lit. Who lit those?
Probably these crazy people in masks.
No, Anthony. See, if me and you were fucking serial killers and everything like that, I'd be like, Anthony, did you light the candles? Just in case. Just in case
Somebody
we have
comes
some
by.
scragglers that come into town.
We need to show them pictures. That we need lighting to
Did
show.
you fucking put the picture book back to page 1? Just in case they come over here and try to figure out the history
I know
of us?
it feels very elaborate.
God damn it.
So
This is the Dwight
guess
Schrute fucking
this is like
Beat Farm book.
the history of like all the bad things that have happened here in the small like this
God damn
this
it.
This area.
So now there's soldiers. There's a picture of 2 soldiers and a fucking, I'm guessing it's the enemy soldier
Yeah.
that's face down, only wearing briefs.
Yeah.
And one of the soldiers had like his leg on him, like when he shot a deer,
Yeah.
like he's sailor fucking Captain motherfucking Morgan.
Mm-hmm. Like he's doing that. He's doing that stance. Yeah. We see like a hippie wallet,
So
like
he
a
sniffs
peace sign
it.
wallet,
That's a purse.
a purse.
God damn it, Anthony. If you ever fucking have a cowboy wallet with a zipper on it, goddamn zipper.
It's a men's carry-all.
It's no, goddamn, that's what it's called. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I'm in. No. And then it had a fucking picture of like the skeleton skull with a fucking
So he sees
beanie ribbon.
like he sees the picture on the back of it and holds it like he
His
knew
daughter went missing.
like
That
his-
hot topic.
Yeah, like his daughter came
God
out here to
damn it.
Epecuen. I probably said that wrong.
No, you just fucking did it with a whole, god damn it.
So he had a personal vested interest. It looks like he's about to
To
ingest a bullet.
unalive himself. But with a
And then-
22,
Somebody's coming around the corner and he hears them.
ooh, I can't shoot my eye out. God damn it.
And oh my god.
Jesus.
So the guy that chopped off the girl who's wearing Converse, her leg, like takes a couple bites off the end.
See, here's the
chopped
thing.
end.
Here's the thing, okay? Gross. in the
He's now
first place.
shoving it down the meat grinder.
If that was a naked leg, and it was put through the meat grinder, you probably wouldn't know any difference between that and like ground beef. The fact that he's shoving it through it with her jeans
with her leather leggings on.
and her Converse on.
Yeah. Well, and on top of that, like you see what's coming out the other end of the meat grinder. It looks like sludge.
But if it was just meat and bone, sure. But the fact that it had denim and Converse on it,
So
that's a negative.
he comes up and he sees the girl who's had her legs chopped off. And right behind him is the ram skull guy.
Rammstein.
And
Who the fuck is this?
now there's somebody in
There's
a robe and a belt. Who's
that's the
now
dude. But who's he banging?
The girl who's tied up with the leg loose.
But she has all of her limbs,
Yeah, she hasn't had anything chopped
and
off
he
yet.
looks like Dennis Quaid for sure.
Oh,
He's just
God.
going to town on that. All right, his stamina, I guess, is all.
Wow.
What the fuck? He's still just going,
Ew.
just pumping that.
This is
And here she goes.
Deeply
She's just
disturbing.
crying.
this is terrible.
Is that
my
a
God.
pleasure face or?
That is not an O face.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
That's an oh my God face.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, oh, don't stop.
Like, no, please, please stop.
Oh, but then here we go again. It just goes right back to it.
And as he's pumping,
Ooh.
the guy comes from behind with the thorax and gets him in the back.
You think he finished?
I doubt it.
That sucks. Like one
Does
of the for him.
I was about to say, for whom are we?
But look,
are we feeling
he
sorry
dies
for here?
laying on her, and she's for the rest of her life could be like,
A guy died inside of me.
this dude was splacking my hams inside of me, and then he died on it.
He died while pumping.
Damn. Like, The Hills Have Eyes. I love those movies. And the most fucked up part is every single movie has a rape scene.
Yeah.
You know, and there's like, woo, woo, and they fucking make that sound.
Yeah.
God damn. Like, that's the worst part about it.
So now the shaved head guy comes in and he brings the other girl with them. She's just sitting down, like crying catatonic, basically like unable to move.
Maybe we should have made a fucked up movie.
And
Who the fuck is...
now somebody comes up.
Come on, man.
In
you
a-
see
in an
it's
apron
a
with a
girl
mask
wearing
on.
a dress with a mask on, and he
It's-
just runs up and stabs her right in the stomach.
That's one of their friends, I bet.
100% it is.
Read the room, man.
Come on.
You know
And
they're
the
going to
thing that's
send
fucked
decoys.
up is her hands are tied right in front of her. Like, he probably realized, like, hey, this looks like Meredith's body, and she never gave it up. So now I'm going to stab her in the stomach.
So now he turns around and the guy that chopped off their friend's legs now has a knife to the other girl's neck that was behind him sitting down.
He's
and-
like, drop the knife or I'll kill her.
And somebody comes up behind him and hits him in the back of the head.
Here's the thing, I'd be like, if you kill her, I'm not going to get in trouble for it. Have you ever heard that joke where there's a girl who's going to jump off the bridge to kill herself, and there's a homeless guy who's like, hey, before you fucking jump off the bridge, would you mind if I splack that ass? And the girl's like, no, that's disgusting. And he's like, all right. And he leaves. She's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'll meet you at the bottom. No.
I haven't, no.
So then he's just going to go to the bottom of the bridge, because when she jumps off the bridge
Ew.
and unlives herself, it's still warm.
Ew.
Still warm.
So now we're getting the the dinner table scene
What the fuck?
and all the people that we've seen throughout the movie.
Who the fuck is that? Is that
That's-
Angie from fucking accounting?
Well, that's the lady that was at the gas station.
That is.
And we got the guy that chopped the girl's legs off.
What's
And-
wrong, baby?
And they have another girl tied to the chair.
My God.
Like tied to a wheelchair, and they wheel her up.
That is fucked up. They're fucking Gypsy Rose in her ass. Oh,
And they're gonna like pour some water in her mouth.
it might not be water.
That's not water.
Oh, fuck no, that's not.
Yeah.
We're all getting faded, motherfucker. What? And then all of a sudden she's back to being clean? And now she's back to being faded. A meat pie?
Yeah, I don't want to eat that meat.
Ooh,
They're trying
never
to
know
like.
what kind of meat it is, though, man. You gotta
Yeah.
live a little.
Yeah, I don't want to live that much.
Live a little.
And they're trying to force her to eat the meat pie. and
Eat
they're
the
gonna,
empanada.
like shove it at her mouth.
And then
Oh, now
I
they're
need some
gonna-
backup.
So they're gonna
Here we
open her
go.
mouth and shove food in her mouth.
Hell yeah.
Ew.
And then she takes a bite of it.
Ew.
Please, if she bird feeds her. See, look how
Now she's trying
polite
to spit
they
it
are.
up. Oh, you want to spit it up? That's
They're
okay.
using napkins. She's gonna bird feed her. I hope to God she bird. Look at those dirty ass hands. She's been fucking gardening all day.
Yeah, never washed her hands once.
Dishes
Not,
to the
not a single
robot.
time.
It tastes so good. It felt so good when I did it with my penis. What the fuck? So then the other son comes up. He's like, look at me. I don't have a shirt on. I got a fucking apron.
It's like 12 homemade meat pies for the family recipe.
God damn it. She just keeps slapping her in the head and her arm, head and arm, head, arm.
We got the other girl that,
Oh, that's a different girl.
yeah, like she's across the table trying to get out of her ropes.
Jesus. I thought
And
it
so
was
she
snot
gets
hanging
up
from her nose. Just kidding.
and,
It's
and
a fucking
gets a
nose
bottle.
ring.
And so she's gonna whack the shit out of somebody with a bottle.
And everybody's looking at her like, what
Oh,
the fuck are you
Is
going to
it
do
is
with
it a
that?
cup bottle? Is she gonna cut herself? Yeah.
Okay, who cares?
So she just committed suicide.
All right, she has unalived herself, as they say these days. Skibbity toilet.
And now the shaved head guy gets out of his ropes and he's gonna run.
No cap.
So no cap. No more Diddy.
He's going to alpha it because all these dudes are acting mid.
Oh my god. So he's running around wherever they are right now, and so he's hiding. And Tito,
This super skibbity
the
Ohio.
the guy in the predator mask with the barbed wire bat, is chasing, or is now
Jesus,
after
now it
him.
looks like he has a fucking sword.
Oh my god, these weapons, they're
What the
ridiculous.
fuck? He's like, Mom, you never got me the alpha skibbity fucking predator sword.
So he thinks the guy's behind this row of like cans and tries to swing, but he's not there.
How many rows of cans do you have in your house?
None.
Walls of cans.
None.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's not something that we generally keep in our house.
No. I think when we get our house back to normal, I'm going to do that.
A row of cans.
Yeah. Just a row of fucking Campbell soup when you come in. You
So
take
then-
one and go to work.
So then the guy stops and
damn
he's
it.
staring at a picture,
The hand-drawn picture
the hand-drawn picture.
that Napoleon did earlier this evening.
So then
It took me a lot to do the fucking upper lip shade.
the guy so then shaved head guy like pops in behind him with the pipe and like tries to surprise him, and like now they're in a fight over like between the pipe and the
What the fuck is wrong with that guy's face?
oh my god. Yeah. So he knocks the mask off and the guy has like a weird alien face. I don't even know what
Because
to
they're
call
motherfucking
that.
inbred and shit. Okay, and so then somebody comes up and says, "Please stop hitting him! Please stop hitting him!" Grandma says. He's like, "Well, Grandma says alligators are so ornery because they have all
So
them
now-
teeth."
Now Carla, the like she seems insane. She's like, "You know nothing. We've lost everything." It's like, so is she one of them?
Jesus,
Is
looks
she
like gooble gobble, one of us, one of us.
So apparently she is part of this family.
And all of a sudden she became 8 months pregnant after she got... What did they say? There are things worse than...
There are things worse than death. Becoming part of this family. That's
right.
That's worse than death.
Or like you get into a family where instead of Thanksgiving, they fucking go on marathon runs. I love turkey.
I'd be a part of that family.
Jesus. See, I liked running, and my longest run was 3 miles.
So she says, "Forgive me," and then stabs shaved head guy in the neck.
And she didn't even fillet him.
So,
is that the Uber driver?
So she's, yeah, that was the Volvo or the Volkswagen guy.
Dude, everything is now it's just a montage of random things.
Yeah, like, all about how she's tied to this.
Ooh, and then all right, she's feeding her, the homeless woman. Oh, that's her right there. She's gonna live.
Yeah.
And then here she is. She's standing up. She grew up so strong so strong.
Oh my god. So
that dude looks like motherfucking
now
the PlayStation game, fucking God of War,
like Kratos.
Jesus. What? I was like, all right. Cut to the black and white fucking screen, bitch.
We just see a long shot of a car coming down the road in black and white.
I guarantee it's a woman driving.
Why? Because they're driving in the middle of the road?
Yeah. They're fucking... Dude, I'm sorry, man. Here, I'm going to get my ass kicked. Look. All right, there they go.
No, they're kind of
either
weaving.
a woman or fucking completely drunk as fuck. All right, so it was my second guess.
Are these just like two different dudes that we haven't seen before?
This fucking drunk as fuck drive down.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're going to pick up... Oh, there's a hitchhiker.
There's a girl in a dress and boots. Red hair. That
God.
looks like a wig.
And then here they come home. Again, driving. They're
Like-
90% in the fucking left lane. Like they're doing that on purpose at this point.
They're weaving. But yeah, so she has a guitar and she's going to put her guitar in.
I'd drive off right now and just steal the guitar. Bye, bitch.
And you shouldn't put trust in people.
Exactly.
Sucks to suck.
Yep.
So we haven't seen her face yet. She's about to take her glasses off. That's Carla. She's like, oh, to Epecuen. So she brings people to Epecuen.
I mean, her left eye looked like it fucking was crusted over, like she had pink eye. Oh.
And then we see the guy, or we see the boots, the leg, and we see the guy with the thorax. The thorax.
It looked like a cow jaw that had something on it.
That was like a huge ass axe.
Nope. All right.
But that is
Run credits.
our movie.
We're
All
out
right.
of money.
Well, we'll be back with final thoughts on What the Waters Left Behind. All right, we're back with final thoughts on What the Waters Left Behind.
The trailer looks so much different than the movie.
Well, the trailer has a tighter story than the movie did. I'll say that. I feel like we get a lot of moments and we get a lot of scenes in the movie, but if you're trying to, if you're asking me, for a narrative or a theme in this movie, I couldn't tell you one. I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. It was a fucking great movie.
It's unhinged. I loved it.
Yes. Awesome fucking movie.
If the point is chaos, they've achieved chaos.
Yeah. I was just started thinking maybe we should fucking do Instagram live of our outros. So I can be like, Brian, Anthony, you look like this in the beginning, and now you assholes look like this at the end. Like, maybe you should fucking fuck yourselves. You know?
Yeah.
Like, we berate everything, so somebody should berate us. You know?
That'd be funny.
Anyways.
But, no, okay, so the killers themselves, I feel like the masks are fun, but
yeah,
like the masks are fun. They have an awesome personality to them and stuff like that. But I do feel like we learn a whole lot more about these people when they take off the mask. Like they became like 10 times more interesting as soon as they take off the mask, because then like all of the people they got to play the killers, they are so good at space work, because like whatever room they're in and they're doing the torture or whatever, like especially the dude with the bulging eyes and the
Jesus
and the apron, I forget his name now, but like he's just chewing up scenery in that room. Like he is just like everything he can touch, it's like, I'm gonna mention this.
He's like, let's do this.
Like he does space work. Like all of those people, like they did amazing space work.
No, I thought everything was solid, man.
Yeah.
Like the character development, the gist of the story, and stuff like that. Like the gore was solid. You know, it wasn't over the top where it's like, man, come on. You only have fucking 7 to 8 pints of blood in you. You can't fucking exert fucking 100 gallons.
Yeah.
You know, like everything was solid, man.
Well, yeah, and like I think there is an argument you could make that the rape scene is gratuitous, but I feel like this movie is gratuitous. So if you're trying to like find things that, you know, fit the feel and the vibe of this movie,
yeah,
it fits the tone.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like it's too much or out of place or unnecessary.
Yeah, no, like it's like you clearly see it. They're making the scenes to make the movie more, I was like, realistic.
Yeah,
you know, like shit like this could actually happen. But like we talk about the movies all the time where we put ourselves into their shoes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so I was like, Anthony, you want to fucking go camping this weekend to a fucking deserted island where something completely horrible happened? Like, you'd be like, no, Brian, I don't.
Like, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Exactly. Like this shit, it reminded me of like Chernobyl. Like HBO came out with a documentary years ago, the Chernobyl Diaries.
They did a found footage horror movie about Chernobyl.
Jesus.
Yeah, they did. It's pretty fucked up.
For whoever hasn't seen it or doesn't know about it, like I thought Chernobyl happened years and years and years ago. That shit happened since me and you have been alive, man.
Yeah,
like,
it was like maybe a little over 20.
Like it was like, I want to say like late 80s, early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where I thought that shit happened. But then, you know, there was a Chernobyl experience, quote, quote, that happened in America. Like right after Chernobyl happened. And you're just like, why isn't that shit fucking covered?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. But to be even weirder, like, you know, like it was saying something like after that HBO series of Chernobyl Diaries came out, like the Chernobyl travel, whatever the fuck you want to call the fuck, I don't know.
Well, experience.
The like tourist experience like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like almost 30% raised. Like, if you're like, hey, Brian, I got 2 tickets to Chernobyl. You want to come, bruh? I'd be like, Anthony, what the fuck?
Like,
you know what happened there?
Yeah, I don't want to go near radioactive, like, you know,
exactly.
all that stuff. No,
it's like, oh, calm down. It's not like you're getting fucking 1,000 X-rays. Like, come on.
Yeah.
What the
No,
fuck?
that sounds like a deeply terrible idea.
Yeah, like it's fucking nuts, man. And so this is what like the movie, like it felt like that same way. Where they're like, hey, some shit happened a long time ago, but it should be okay right now.
Yeah.
Come into it.
Well, yeah, and yeah, well, and for me, the kind of the twist at the end,
Yeah.
like honestly, it did feel like it fit the movie, but at the same time, like I wasn't really like Carla is one of them. Like I
would have never thought that.
I wasn't searching for it, even though it's right in front of your face.
Yeah, there's some things that came into it where
because you have so much ridiculous stuff that's happening in this movie, you're not even thinking about that.
Yeah, like there's some things where I don't know. I forgot where I was going to go. But no, it was solid, man.
No, this was like this is one of the more enjoyable ones we watched for me.
Yeah, like it. I mean, it does look a little bit different from the trailer for it.
I mean, the only kind of thing that I might like nitpick at really is, we get lots of great scenes, but I don't know how some of these scenes tie into the larger overall story and how that kind of, comes together. And that's the only thing for me that kind of takes away from the movie, that if you're going to go from good to great and say like, this is amazing, like that would be the thing for me. Is we have lots of scenes where it's kind of like, if you wanted to make this a tighter film, you could get rid of this, this, and this. Like, and there's some of that stuff that's still left, and it kind of like it, doesn't tie up the story nicely.
Yeah. Yeah. like I remember when we were watching it, and he was like, "Nope, that's the one from the gas station." I was like, "God damn it, it is."
Yeah. Which I kind of expected that. I was like, she's gonna come back.
Creepy ass people.
We need our Lady Vilmer.
Right?
Like,
old ass woman that's super creepy.
Yeah. But no,
Right.
it's super entertaining, super fun. I like this movie. I will watch the second one.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It was good, man. So,
All right. Ready to close this out?
wrap it up, B.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you next time.
Did you hear my foot pop?
I heard it.
All right. Thank you, everybody.